What's up guys, Gemma here and back again for another video, and today we're going to be doing a bit of arcade gaming, show you guys some gameplay with the GoPro, but to make it up, to spice it up a little bit, I'm going to be putting some I'm going to try and get some facts, little random burst facts for some games that we play on the arcade cab, so you guys can see it point of view mode. And I wanted to test this out because I really want to take my GoPro to the arcade club, a really nice arcade, full factory arcade kitted out. Oh, I'm getting a missed call from somebody up in Bury in Manchester, so that'll be pretty cool. Yesterday, as it's Monday today, this video right here, you guys can see an awesome GoPro retro game hunt video that I did in John Shaw's, which was an absolute blast. It really was a blast, and pickups are filmed, edited and ready to go for Thursday, so make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. Apologies for lighting here, I've just got this beam of light flashing across me. It's really warm today, and unfortunately the light is on this side of the house out here. Whatever, we'll check that after. So guys, let's go and we'll come back with some conclusions, and let me know if you have a cab in the comment section below, or if you plan on getting a cab or a bar top like mine. Let's go.
A few moments later.
So here we go guys, you've seen the cab before if you're familiar with my channel, and you've noticed that I've got the lovely Final Fight marquee. I flipped up the GoPro there just so you guys can see it if you haven't already seen it. Now there will be additional videos linked in the cards if you want more information on this cab, but I figured it would be nice to test the GoPro using my bar top. As I said before, I do plan on taking the GoPro to the arcade club, or definitely to an expo, where obviously there's plenty of arcade machines, so it's nice just to figure out some angles. Now I will say this, at points the GoPro does dip slightly, but bear with me guys, this is just a bit of fun. We can enjoy this together, and what better way to start than with some classic Metal Slug, probably one of my favourite games on here, aside from Final Fight of course. Why else would I have a marquee? But definitely really love the Final Fight. I love the Final Fight series as well. Definitely love the Metal Slug series. It's so fast, it's so full of action, and I found there's never a dull moment with this. So that's why I wanted to kick off with it. Now, as again I did say in the introduction, I try and put little bouts of facts up on this just to keep the momentum going. But as always, drop your comments below. Let me know if you have a cab, if you plan on getting a cab, full size, bar top, or whatever you want. If you don't want to comment, then you can definitely send me a tweet at Juicy Game Review. Love to hear from you guys and love interacting as always. Now I figured it only loyal to the Metal Slug series to just beat this first level, which I do believe I did. It's pretty darn easy, and personally I find Metal Slug to be at its highest in terms of strength when playing with 2 players. It is definitely awesome on arcade, and if you haven't played it, let me know. If you have played it, let me know, and just share some of your experiences and tell me when the first time was when you played Metal Slug ever. Next up is surprisingly a game that I'd never played, and this is the first time I play it here. I wanted to just show you guys some cycling through the menus. It's pretty straightforward. There's numerous pages with various games on. There are 645 games in total on this cab, an entire plethora of genres, and I just thought, well, you know what, if I'm doing some gameplay, may as well show you guys some of the menu navigation, because I do always get asked about it as well. So here we open up Street Smart. The Pandora's Box 4, which this cab is running on, always takes a little bit of time to load, but when it does, it is that classic arcade feel, and I just love it. So Street Smart first got released in August 1988. Again, I'd never played it, but as you guys can see, the mechanics are very similar to that of Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, your basic fighters. What I actually like about this is it's not just straightforward left to right, you can move up and down on the level as well, which does add that little extra dimension of difficulty. But hey, it was fun, it was great, it was cool, it was awesome, and it's definitely a game that when I open my cab, when I go to play my cab again, can't get my words out today, I'll definitely be playing this. I might ask Jess to play because she's actually really good at Street Fighter, so she may love Street Smart. So just as we're loading up the next game, guys, why don't you follow me on Instagram. It's becoming one of my favourite social medias outside of YouTube. I just love that it's all about pictures and not so much about so many words, and there's barely any nastiness on there whatsoever, so give us a follow on Instagram. And the classic Simpsons, guys, the classic Simpsons. Whenever I have spoken about this on social media, particularly my Facebook group, there's always reference to this as being people's favourite, or one of people's favourite. Now, when I was a little girl, my grandma used to take me to the kind of social clubs, and there'd be like a kids' room. All the adults would be kind of going off drinking, playing bingo, and the kids would be in the arcade room, and this was one of the arcade cabs that I would just slam my 10 pences into as a kid, and absolutely loved playing 4-player with completely random strangers whilst eating a Whisper, drinking my roller cola, and eating a pack of Tangy Toms. If you're in the UK, you'll know exactly what Tangy Toms is. So great times on The Simpsons, and just had to play it for this little GoPro playthrough. And capping us off for this little GoPro test, we have some classic Golden Axe. Again, let me know which character you typically choose. Never been one of my favourite games. I first played it on the SEGA Mega Drive. Really do prefer the arcade version. I think it's a hell of a lot smoother and just a ton of fun to play. So I wanted to kind of finish with this. Before we draw some final conclusions, apologies right here, as the GoPro did plan to dip slightly and I accidentally pressed my superpower. Guys, that was fun. Let's conclude.
So there we go, Strip of Light is still here. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Played some Simpsons, some Metal Slug, loads of Metal Slug on the cab there. There are other videos in my channel, go check out all the playlists below, specifically about the cab. So if you've got any questions, any technical questions, go and check out those videos. You can kind of find them on my channel, it's pretty darn easy. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you're a gamer and you want to be cool, make sure you guys hit subscribe and share this video with other people. Really helps me out, and obviously we can all interact and share some cool kind of recommendations on games. I love it when I get recommendations on games. The more people that comment, the better. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate the support. Back Thursday with a video, so a couple of streams in between, but for now, my name's Gemma. Take care, have a lovely day, see you soon.